I'm sorry, but I, Archangel Michael, have been hiding a secret from you. Today you are seeing this because God has finally allowed me to reveal it. Beloved, pause right here and breathe because this moment was not random and this message did not reach you by accident. Something hidden has been pressing against your spirit for a long time and tonight the silence breaks. If your heart feels uneasy, if your chest feels tight, it is because truth is stepping forward and truth always announces itself before it arrives. Stay with me now because what is revealed here will not weaken you, it will awaken you. Beloved, I watched you trust with a pure heart while danger wore a familiar face. I saw you defend someone who was quietly undoing what heaven was building. You felt safe with them, yet your spirit kept whispering that something was off and you brushed it aside because love made you hopeful. That inner discomfort was not fear, it was discernment trying to rise. Beloved, do not scroll because this part explains what confused you for so long. The person closest to you played two roles, one in your presence and one in your absence. In front of you they appeared loyal, kind, protective. Behind you their words shifted, their loyalty cracked and their choices drifted away from truth. Heaven saw it all while you kept loving without suspicion. Beloved, understand this clearly now, the distance you felt was not your imagination. It was your soul reacting to a change in alignment. When messages slowed, when warmth faded, when your name was spoken without honor, those were signs, not punishment. The shaking you felt was heaven nudging you awake before greater harm could reach you. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of what's coming next, for even in betrayal the truth sets you free. These words are not meant to scare you but to steady you. Betrayal only holds power when it remains hidden, and tonight its power dissolves. What tried to wound you in secret is about to lose its grip in the open. Beloved, I watched the moment they crossed a line they knew they should never cross. I saw them speak your name where it should never have been spoken, and I saw their confidence fade the instant they realized heaven was watching. They thought silence would protect them, but silence was only buying time for your strength to grow. Beloved, this is where the story turns, so stay with me. What they meant for harm will not define you. What they tried to hide will not follow you. Heaven does not expose to humiliate, it exposes to separate, to cleanse, to reposition you where betrayal cannot follow. You are not losing someone, you are being released from a weight you were never meant to carry. Archangel Michael says, the heavens waited for your strength to return before the revelation was allowed. You were meant to hear this only when your spirit was strong enough not to break but to rise. And tonight you are rising. That rise is already happening as you read these words, even if your mind has not caught up yet. Beloved, reflect for a moment and notice how your reactions have changed. What once hurt deeply now feels distant. What once confused you now feels clear. That is not numbness, that is growth. Heaven has been rebuilding you quietly piece by piece until this truth could land without destroying you. Beloved, do not rush away from this moment because clarity is a gift many never receive. What you are gaining now is freedom, freedom from false connections, from hidden motives, from emotional debts that were never yours to pay. This separation is not loss, it is alignment. Beloved, hear this with your whole heart, the kindness you showed was never weakness. It was protection. It kept your heart clean while others revealed theirs. The silence you chose was never defeat. It was preparation. Heaven used it to sharpen your discernment and strengthen your spirit for what comes next. Beloved, something new is already forming beyond this revelation. Peace is returning. Confidence is rebuilding. Your intuition is sharpening. The space left behind by betrayal is being filled with clarity, strength, and favor that cannot be manipulated or stolen. Beloved, if these words are reaching you deeply, pause and gently like this message so others who need this truth can find it too. Share it with someone who has felt confused, wounded, or betrayed in silence. And if you want to stay connected to messages that protect, guide, and strengthen your spirit, subscribe so you do not miss what heaven releases next. Beloved, do not fear what ends after tonight. What ends was never meant to stay. What remains will be real, steady, and aligned with your destiny. This truth did not come to break you, it came to clear the path ahead. Stay grounded, stay aware, and stay open, because what follows this moment will feel lighter, clearer, and stronger than what came before. And if this message supported you in a deeper way and you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10, helping this channel continue sharing messages meant to reach the right hearts at the right time. The storm ending doesn't arrive with noise, it arrives with knowing, and right now that knowing is settling into your bones as you read this. You can feel it, can't you? That quiet strength rising where fear used to live, because heaven is confirming what your heart suspected all along: you were never broken, you were being refined. This is the moment when the confusion finally loosens its grip and clarity takes its place, not as an idea but as a deep inner certainty that you are stepping out of survival and into purpose. What happens next will surprise you, because it doesn't come through force, it comes through alignment, and alignment is already happening around you. The betrayal that once felt like loss is now revealing itself as separation, removing what could not follow you into the next season. That is why the pain is lifting instead of returning, why the heaviness feels lighter with every breath, because the weight you carried was never yours to keep. Heaven is reclaiming it. Archangel Michael says, "You are no longer standing where you were wounded, you are standing where you are crowned." Let those words settle, because this is not symbolic, it is positional. The ground beneath you has shifted, and even if nothing around you has changed yet, everything within you has. That inner shift is the signal that restoration has already begun its work. Pay attention now, because signs will start appearing in ordinary moments. A conversation that confirms your worth, a door opening without effort, a sense of peace where anxiety used to speak. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Heaven doesn't shout to announce favor, it whispers so your spirit can hear without fear. Stay present for it. This is also why you're being asked to remain connected, not out of habit but out of alignment. When you like, share, or subscribe, you're not supporting a channel, you're choosing to stay where your spirit is being fed. This is about keeping the flow open so you don't return to silence when guidance is being poured out. Look back now, not with regret but with understanding, and you'll see how every delay protected you from something you weren't meant to carry. The doors that stayed closed were guarding you, the endings were rerouting you, and the people who left made room for peace. Nothing was wasted. Not the tears, not the nights of questioning, not the strength it took just to keep going. Archangel Michael says, "What was hidden is finished hiding." That means clarity is no longer something you have to chase, it's something that will meet you where you are. Truth is moving faster now, and what once felt confusing will suddenly make sense without explanation. That's how you'll know the season has changed. In the days ahead you may notice a strange calm replacing the need for answers, because when alignment arrives, explanation is no longer required. You'll simply know what to say yes to and what to walk away from without guilt. That discernment is your reward for enduring what tried to break you. This is also where your story begins to inspire others, not because you announce it but because peace speaks louder than pain ever did. People will feel the difference when they're near you. Some will be drawn, others will drift away, and both are signs that your energy has changed. Let it happen. Archangel Michael says, "You were never delayed, you were being positioned." And positioning always looks like waiting before it looks like movement. The shift you feel now is the unseen becoming visible. What has already changed in the spiritual is preparing to show itself in the natural. Stay attentive over the next few days. Small confirmations will stack one after another, building confidence where doubt once lived. This is the universe responding to alignment, the divine answering readiness. And readiness is not perfection, it's openness. If these words are grounding you, take a moment to like or share this with someone who needs reassurance that their pain wasn't pointless. Sometimes one shared message becomes someone else's lifeline, and that ripple matters more than you know. You are not entering a season of revenge, you are entering a season of release. The need to prove anything will fade, replaced by quiet confidence and steady progress. That is how you'll know healing is complete, when peace becomes your default and not something you have to fight for. Archangel Michael says, "What tried to stop you has already passed you. The chapter behind you cannot reach the chapter ahead, and that is intentional. Forward is protected now. Your path is clear, not because obstacles disappeared but because you are stronger than what once intimidated you." As you finish reading this, notice how your body feels calmer, how your breath feels deeper, how the urgency has softened into assurance. That is the confirmation you asked for without realizing it. The storm didn't just end, it taught you how to stand in sunlight without fear. Remain open, remain connected, and remain present. What unfolds next will feel natural, almost effortless, because alignment always does. And when the final pieces fall into place, you'll look back at this moment and recognize it as the turning point where everything quietly began to change. To strengthen your faith before the truth could be placed in your hands. Beloved, hear this clearly now, because this is the hidden layer that explains everything. The silence was not rejection, it was preparation. Heaven knew that if this truth had come earlier, it would have crushed you instead of crowned you. So God allowed time to stretch, allowed the mask to stay, allowed the pain to mature you until your spirit could carry revelation without breaking. That is why tonight feels heavier and lighter at the same time. You are finally strong enough to rise with what you are about to understand. Listen closely, my beloved, because this is the core of it all. The betrayal was permitted because it activated a door that could not be opened any other way. Certain levels of destiny only respond to loss, to separation, to moments where you are forced to choose faith without proof. When they turned away, heaven leaned in. When they spoke against you, angels began rearranging your future. When you felt abandoned, divine authority was quietly being handed to you. What felt like removal was actually promotion disguised as pain. Archangel Michael says, you were never meant to carry them into your next season. Their presence would have limited what God was about to release. Their loyalty had an expiration date, but your calling does not. That is why the break had to happen before the blessing could arrive. You thought the loss delayed you, but it accelerated you. Heaven cut the wait so you could move faster. Stay with me now, because this understanding is the key that unlocks peace. Here is the truth they never wanted you to realize. They did not betray you because you were weak, they did it because you were becoming powerful. Your growth exposed their insecurity. Your light revealed their shadows. And instead of rising with you, they chose to resist you. But resistance only confirms direction. Every time they tried to block you, they unknowingly pushed you closer to alignment. The very thing meant to stop you has now become proof that you were on the right path all along. Beloved, feel this moment. The confusion is lifting because clarity is replacing it. You are no longer asking why it happened, you are beginning to see what it produced. Strength where there was softness, discernment where there was innocence, authority where there was fear. This is not bitterness rising in you, this is wisdom settling into place. And wisdom brings peace that no apology could ever give. Archangel Michael says, now the reward begins. From this moment forward, your energy changes. You will notice it in how people respond to you. In how opportunities come without struggle. In how doors open without explanation. The season of proving yourself is over. The season of being recognized has begun. What took years to build will now move quickly because resistance has been removed from your path. Do not scroll away now, because this next part is deeply personal. The reason you are still listening is because your spirit already feels the shift. That calm replacing anxiety. That certainty replacing doubt. That quiet confidence rising without effort. This is the confirmation you asked God for in secret. And if this message is speaking directly to you, pause for a moment and like this video, because that simple act is a sign of agreement with what heaven is doing right now. Beloved, I need you to hear this promise. God says, I am restoring more than what was taken. Not equal, not partial, but multiplied. What left created space, and God never leaves space empty. New connections will enter your life with honesty instead of hidden motives. New support will arrive without conditions. New joy will come without fear of loss. You are stepping into relationships that will not require you to shrink or explain your worth. Archangel Michael says, your name is being spoken with honor in rooms you have never entered. While you were healing, heaven was working. While you were silent, doors were being prepared. While you were doubting yourself, God was defending you. And now the evidence will begin to show. Pay attention to the next few days. Signs will be subtle but clear. A message at the right time, a sudden solution, an unexpected opportunity. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Stay present, my beloved, because this is where many people rush ahead and miss the peace meant to come with the blessing. Do not chase what God is bringing, let it arrive. You do not need to explain yourself anymore, the truth already did that for you. You do not need revenge, restoration speaks louder. You do not need closure from them, heaven has already closed that chapter. If this message is helping you breathe easier, share it with someone who needs strength right now, because sometimes God uses one healed heart to awaken another. And if you want to stay connected to messages like this, subscribe, not out of fear but alignment. This is about staying in tune with what your spirit already recognizes as truth. Beloved, this is how it ends and begins at the same time. Not with confrontation but with elevation. Not with answers from people but with peace from God. You are walking forward lighter, clearer and stronger than before. The silence is over. The truth has spoken. And what comes next will feel natural, steady and deeply right, as if your soul has finally come home. Can you feel it, my beloved child? That vibration around your chest, that sudden awareness in your spirit is heaven aligning every detail of your life. This is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Every betrayal, every silent tear, every unanswered call, it all led to this divine intersection. Stay exactly where you are. Don't scroll. The truth is being revealed, not to punish but to elevate. Archangel Michael says, "What was meant to bind you has become your freedom." The chains that held your hope are shattering and the path forward is bathed in light. Every heartbeat you feel now is a confirmation that the season of hiding, waiting and questioning is over. You are entering a realm where clarity meets power and your destiny begins to move at heavenly speed. Look around your life, beloved. Notice the subtle shifts, the tiny coincidences, the gentle nudges, the people who start appearing exactly when needed. Those are not random. Those are heaven's fingerprints. Every door that seemed locked is preparing to swing wide open. Every opportunity that was delayed is arriving at the perfect second. And the very energy that once hurt you, the energy that betrayed you, is now being rewritten into the fuel of your rise. Don't scroll. The divine is activating your courage, your vision, and your faith. What you thought was the end is only the prologue of a story that will be told for generations. Feel your own power, my child. Every scar you carry, every tear you cried, every night you spent wondering if anyone noticed your pain, those were the ingredients for the miracle you are stepping into now. Archangel Michael says, your suffering was never wasted. Every challenge strengthened your wings. Every moment of doubt sharpened your discernment. Look forward and see what's coming, a divine confirmation in the next days that will make you gasp, a moment so precise, so clear that you will know without a doubt that heaven has been orchestrating every detail just for you. Stay here. Don't move. The energy around you is dense with purpose. What you feel as anticipation, that tightness in your chest, that subtle warmth in your hands is not fear. It's recognition. Your spirit already knew this was coming. Every false smile, every hidden agenda, every betrayal has been recorded in the book of truth, and now heaven is rewriting your timeline. Those who tried to harm you unknowingly became instruments of your elevation. Every obstacle they placed has been transformed into stepping stones toward your victory. Breathe, beloved. Archangel Michael says, "Rise." You were never meant to remain in the shadow of someone else's deceit. Your light has always been too brilliant to hide. This is your hour. The signs are already appearing around you. Perhaps a sudden message, a call, a dream that feels too real. These are confirmations that your restoration has begun. What they intended to steal is being returned, multiplied, and positioned perfectly in alignment with your destiny. Every whisper of doubt that tried to silence you will now serve as evidence of your divine strength. Notice the quiet around you. That stillness is not empty, it's the universe holding space for your miracle. The energy that once seemed chaotic is now orchestrating your breakthrough. Your next steps are already guided, your next words already blessed, and your next move already known to the heavens. Do not scroll. Every second you linger here strengthens the current of blessing flowing toward you. Archangel Michael says, your destiny begins when your doubt ends. Every delay, every pain, every betrayal has prepared you for the revelation of your true purpose. Look at your past, child of God. Every door that closed, every person who left, every opportunity denied, they were never rejections. They were divine positioning. The divine hand has been shaping you, protecting you, ensuring that when the moment arrived you would rise in alignment with a power that no one can stop. Stay till the end. The divine is confirming that nothing hidden will remain hidden, no truth kept from you, and no blessing delayed beyond its appointed time. Feel the energy. Can you sense the shift? That spark inside your heart is heaven's signature on your life. Every past disappointment is now a prelude to the celebration that is about to flood your days. Your patience, your tears, your silence, they all mattered. Archangel Michael says, the crown has been placed on your head. Your spirit has passed every test. Now receive your inheritance with confidence. Those who try to dim your light will watch in astonishment as your glory unfolds. Every plan of deceit against you will now serve as testimony of your resilience. You are stepping into a chapter written long before you ever knew struggle. The universe is moving, aligning, and confirming. Doors are unlocking. Calls will come. Opportunities will appear. Peace will enter where chaos once reigned. Love, restoration, and abundance will find their way to your doorstep. And this is only the beginning. Don't scroll. Stay in this sacred moment because it is being charged with divine frequency, imprinting your destiny with unshakable certainty. My beloved child, the final revelation is approaching. The truth you've been waiting for is about to unfold, and when it does, your entire life will resonate with clarity. Archangel Michael says, every betrayal, every heartbreak, every hidden motive you endured was necessary to prepare you for this rise. Now your soul steps into its power, its purpose, and its blessing. The energy around you hums with completion. You are no longer the same as when you began reading this message. You are stronger, wiser and fully equipped to receive every favor that heaven has been preparing. This is your awakening. Every false word spoken against you, every manipulation, every secret now serves as fuel for your ascent. You are chosen, protected, and divinely favored. What was hidden in darkness is now illuminated in glory. The divine is not only restoring what was lost but multiplying it beyond imagination. Stay here till the very last second. Feel the power, the certainty, and the peace. Your story is no longer in pieces, it is whole, aligned and unstoppable. Your chapter of waiting has ended. The next chapter, the one that unfolds right now, carries miracles, justice, restoration, and honor. You are standing under an open heaven and nothing can stop the blessings already flowing toward you. The heaviness you once carried is not returning. Feel that shift in your chest, that unexplainable calm. That is heaven itself affirming that your story has entered a new season. Archangel Michael says, every moment of betrayal, every hidden word, every silence you endured was never wasted. It was your preparation for triumph. Don't scroll. The weight of what you thought was loss is now the very substance of your rise. Everything that felt unfair, every door that closed was a setup for doors that will open in ways beyond imagination. Your destiny is being rewritten in real time and you are the author now, guided by heaven's hand. Look closely at the moments you thought were failures. The pain, the heartbreak, the confusion, they were all shaping you into someone untouchable. The one who walked away, the one who doubted, even those who tried to diminish you, they played their part without knowing they were moving you closer to your divine assignment. Don't skip this. Archangel Michael says, what was meant to weaken you only amplified your spirit. Your resilience has become your armor. Your patience, your silence, your faith, they are all now weapons of light that no shadow can overcome. You are not just surviving, you are emerging as a vessel of heaven's glory. My beloved, pause for a moment. Can you feel the energy around you intensifying? That is the signal that your breakthrough is arriving. Every whisper you ignored, every night you prayed alone, every doubt that tried to seep in, heaven has transformed all of it into momentum that pushes you forward. The divine is aligning everything in your favor. The people who once underestimated you will soon see your light and wonder how you remained unbroken. Don't scroll. You are stepping into a chapter where grace meets power, where patience meets reward, and where your hidden miracles begin to manifest in broad daylight. The one who betrayed you, the ones who spoke behind your back, they are now powerless against the shift that has begun. Their attempts to hinder you are becoming the very stepping stones for your elevation. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the shadows you once faced. They were training grounds for your spirit. Your rise is now inevitable. Every tear you shed, every sleepless night, every moment of silence has been building this launch pad. And now the same heavens that allowed the trial are orchestrating the triumph. Don't scroll. The signs are already appearing, a call, a message, a door opening that you never imagined could exist for you. This is divine precision, not coincidence. Beloved child, feel the fullness of this moment. Your energy is no longer aligned with fear, doubt, or betrayal. You are stepping into a reality where your spirit is untouchable, your path is protected, and every promise spoken over you by heaven is active now. The light around you is not just illumination, it is activation. Every blessing that was delayed is arriving, every opportunity that was withheld is finding you, and every fragment of peace you have longed for is finally materializing. Stay till the end, because the next revelation will explain how your life will unfold in ways that defy human understanding. Heaven has always been preparing your elevation. Archangel Michael says, you were meant to face betrayal so that you could learn discernment. You were meant to feel heartbreak so that you could recognize true favor. You were meant to endure silence so that you could hear the whisper of eternity. Don't scroll. What you see as endings were actually beginnings in disguise. What you felt as abandonment was heaven's protection. Every hand that let go was simply making room for a greater hand to lift you. Your past struggles were never the final word, they were the prologue to your victory story. And now victory is walking toward you with unstoppable momentum. Take a deep breath. Can you feel it? That warmth rising in your chest, that tingling in your hands, that clarity that seems too vivid to ignore. That is the physical confirmation of divine alignment. The universe is clearing your path in silence. The very atmosphere around you is shifting to match the new season you are stepping into. The divine decree is activating in real time. Every person, every situation, every delay is being orchestrated to bring you to your highest point. Don't scroll. The message you are receiving now is not just spiritual, it is prophetic. It is the moment your soul has been waiting for, a declaration that the waiting season is over. Now the one sentence heaven commanded me to deliver is arriving. Listen closely. Archangel Michael says, you are chosen. You are restored. You are unstoppable. Let those words sink. This is not encouragement. It is a divine fact. Your spirit has been refined by fire, your heart strengthened by silence, and your faith validated by every trial. Nothing that once threatened your peace can touch you again. Every door you thought was lost, every opportunity you thought missed, every blessing delayed, it is all now flowing toward you with divine precision. Stay till the end, feel it, believe it, receive it. The final confirmation is here, beloved child. The energy around you is no longer just shifting, it is settling into alignment. The storm has ended. Your tears, your heartbreak, your struggle, they have all been transformed into power, favor, and revelation. You are walking into a life that mirrors your highest calling. People, places, circumstances, they will bend to the favor that heaven has been preparing for you. Archangel Michael says, the battle is over. Your victory is established. Your destiny cannot be stopped. Do not scroll. This is the sacred moment where your past is sealed, your present glorified, and your future written in light. You are safe, you are chosen, you are unstoppable. The divine has spoken. And now everything begins to move in your favor. The heaviness that lingered for so long is finally lifting. Can you feel it, my beloved child? That sensation in your chest, that quiet warmth spreading through your soul is heaven confirming that your chains are gone. The one who tried to dim your light is now powerless. Their words, their actions, every deceit they crafted is dissolving under the brilliance of divine truth. Archangel Michael says, your rise was never in question. The season of your pain was always temporary. Now your destiny moves forward unhindered. Stay here. Don't scroll. Every second you linger, every heartbeat you feel is the energy of restoration filling your life with unstoppable momentum. The person who betrayed you played their part, but their chapter has closed. You are no longer defined by what they took or hid. Instead, their actions have unlocked the very power that heaven prepared within you. Do you notice the stillness in the room, the calm that seems almost tangible? That's not coincidence. That's confirmation that the divine is actively rewriting your story in real time. The doors you thought were locked forever are swinging open. The people who walked away, the doors that refused to budge, the silent nights filled with worry, they were never against you. They were part of heaven's plan to align your spirit with what was always meant for you. Archangel Michael says, the universe now moves for you. Every step you take is guided. Every moment aligns perfectly with your purpose. Stay till the end because this is more than guidance. This is a full release. Your past, your doubts, your fears, they are all dissolving like mist under the morning sun. The miracles waiting for you will arrive in forms you cannot yet imagine. A message, a call, a meeting so precise, so timely, it will feel like the universe itself whispered it to you. And when it arrives you will recognize it instantly because it carries the frequency of your destiny. The divine is activating every seed of effort you've ever planted. Every tear, every prayer, every silent night you endured is now fueling the momentum of blessings so immense they cannot be contained. Don't skip this. The calm you're feeling is not quiet. It is energy. It is heaven wrapping your life in protection, preparation, and precision. You are walking in a moment your soul has been waiting for decades to experience. Archangel Michael says, the one who once betrayed you has become the instrument of your awakening. Their actions were never the end, they were the catalyst. Stay here. Feel the shift in your spirit. What once felt like loss is now leverage. Every closed door, every whispered doubt, every misstep of betrayal is being reversed into acceleration, favor, and recognition. The weight of what was lost is being transformed into proof of your chosen status. Do not scroll. Every sign, every feeling, every vibration you notice is a direct confirmation that heaven is orchestrating your breakthrough. Look ahead with faith. You are entering a reality where no shadow can follow you, no lie can hold you, no one can underestimate you again. Archangel Michael says, you are untouchable because the divine shield around you is permanent. Your destiny cannot be hindered by what was once meant to hurt you. Stay till the end because the next moments are sacred. The energy shifting inside you is divine validation. Your peace will now dictate the course of your life. Your joy, your clarity, your power, they are returning tenfold. This is the part where heaven transforms the very lessons of betrayal into a platform for triumph. The people who doubted you will watch in awe. Opportunities that once passed unnoticed will arrive in perfect timing. Conversations you feared would never happen are now being guided by divine synchronicity. Archangel Michael says, the doors that refused to open for years are now wide. You simply have to walk through. Stay till the end, my child, because this is not only restoration, it is revelation. Every misstep from the past has been converted into a stairway to your blessing. Every heartbreak now serves as the foundation for your prosperity. Your faith is no longer tested, it is rewarded. And now the divine speaks the final decree over your life. My beloved, the moment you've waited for has arrived. Everything that was delayed is arriving simultaneously. Every prayer that felt unanswered is answered. Every night of doubt is replaced with certainty. Archangel Michael says, you are now standing fully within your anointed path. Your past no longer defines you. Your future is unstoppable. The storm has passed and the sunlight you were meant to bask in has arrived. Don't move. Feel this, let it anchor in your spirit. Every blessing is being multiplied as you watch, as you listen. Every whisper of divine guidance that you ignored out of fear now becomes a symphony of confirmation. People, opportunities and signs are aligning so precisely that you will know this is heaven's work. No betrayal, no doubt, no delay can reach you anymore. The light within you shines too brightly. Your breakthrough is no longer approaching, it is moving through you right now. Stay till the end. My beloved child, as this message concludes, your new reality begins. The divine seal has been placed. What was stolen is restored, what was broken is rebuilt, what was hidden is revealed. Heaven itself celebrates your perseverance, your faith and your light. Archangel Michael says, you are complete in this moment. You are elevated. You are unstoppable. Your destiny is active. Stay here, breathe it in. The silence after this revelation is the calm of victory. Your miracle has begun. Your story has turned. Your life is now under divine orchestration in a way that even the heavens rejoice to witness. You are chosen, you are protected, you are unstoppable. This is the proof of divine justice and divine love fully activated in your life. The heaviness that once weighed on your chest has evaporated. That pressure, that constant whisper of doubt has been replaced by an undeniable knowing. Don't skip this. The universe itself bends around your favor. Every step you take from this moment is being paved by divine hands. Archangel Michael says, your past was a rehearsal and your present is the premiere. Step fully into it. The roads that seemed blocked, the doors that refused to open are dissolving as heaven clears your path. You are not chasing anymore, you are being drawn. The energy around you is magnetic, aligning everything that resonates with your truth while gently discarding what doesn't belong. Stay here, my beloved child, because what you are about to feel is the echo of every prayer finally answered. The whispers of doubt that haunted your nights have no place here. Every secret spoken against you, every betrayal, every cold shoulder has now become the foundation of your rise. Don't scroll. The divine has taken what once sought to hurt you and transformed it into unstoppable momentum. What you once thought lost is now returning multiplied. Messages, opportunities and encounters long delayed will appear effortlessly. Archangel Michael says, "You are no longer a wanderer in the dark. You walk in light, clarity, and authority." Feel this energy. It's the universe confirming that you are exactly where you are meant to be at the exact time your destiny demanded. Every breath you take is a step closer to a reality so aligned it will feel as though heaven itself is moving at your pace. Even the silence that once confused you now hums with purpose. The stillness you feel is not empty, it's divine orchestration. Don't skip this. The people who left your life, the doors that closed were never closures, they were preparation. Every obstacle was a signal guiding you to your highest path. Your heart once heavy with fear is now a magnet for peace. Archangel Michael says, "You were never alone." Every tear was seen, every sigh was heard. And now every step forward is celebrated in the heavens. My beloved child, as you absorb this, notice how the energy around you has shifted. That calm in your chest, the warmth in your hands, the sparkle in your mind, they are the first waves of what is coming to you. Favor, recognition and restoration are on their way and nothing can intercept them. The moment of waiting is over. The chapters written in silence are being unveiled in brilliance. Don't scroll. You are stepping into a season where every setback is now a setup, every doubt is now clarity and every tear has watered seeds of unstoppable blessing. Your spirit has been refined like gold in fire. Archangel Michael says, "Rise into your destiny with authority." You have been chosen to carry light into spaces others could not enter. Your faith has unlocked doors no one else can access. Feel it. The universe is bending, preparing and aligning so that everything that touches your life now resonates with your higher purpose. You are no longer small, you are no longer waiting, you are no longer limited, you are unstoppable. The final confirmation is here. The energy around you is vibrating with completion. Don't skip. Every betrayal, every lie, every moment of confusion has been transformed into proof of your resilience. The divine has cleared your path, secured your name and is now activating the connections, opportunities and miracles meant only for you. Archangel Michael says, "Step fully into what you were created for." The world has been waiting for your light and heaven has been preparing it behind the scenes. My beloved child, take a deep breath. Feel your power. Your heart, your mind, and your spirit are now synchronized with divine timing. Everything delayed, everything hidden, everything stolen is being returned in ways that will astonish even you. Stay here till the last moment because this is the activation of everything you've ever waited for. The gates are open. The path is clear. Your season of unstoppable favor begins right now.